Over the past 15 years, I've built more than 100 websites for myself, selling different products and services. So these are the top 3 choices every time I use to build a website. Do you want a professional looking website that gives you more sales? What if you can get it for less than $100? Would you be interested to know how? Hi, my name is Alex Liu and I am a digital marketing strategist. I just got off from a phone call. My client asked me what is the best website builder for small businesses. So I decided to record this video, stop by the road, record this video, send it to him, as well as do some editing for YouTube. Over the past 15 years, I've built more than 100 websites for myself, selling different products and services, including toys, clothes, training programs, and much more. So these are the top 3 choices every time I use to build a website. Hold on, before going to the top 3 choices, I think it is better to just share with you my personal checklist. On this checklist is very important because I go through them every time I choose a good website builder. Trust me, it is not very long. There are only 3 things on my checklist. And it is not something like cheap, because price is really important when it comes to choosing a good website builder, especially when I've started 15 years ago when I have no money. But eventually, when I become more experienced, I realized that what is more important is time. I want a website builder that could get a professional looking website that is converting visitors to sales or subscribers as soon as possible. I do not want to spend months in building a website. Last time, back in those days when I first started, it took me more than a month to build one website. Right now, could take less than a day, sometimes 1 hour, 2 hours if everything is ready. The first item on the checklist is a mobile optimized site. Now, when your visitors come to your website with a mobile phone, do you want them to see a strong version of your website that everything became smaller, including the words, the tag, the pictures, the videos, or do you want the website to automatically transform into a sexy looking website that designed just for or tailor-made just for mobile phone, and everything is nice, neat, and words are just big enough that they can read? So that is what I'm talking about, mobile optimized site. Now, based on my personal analytics, more than 60% of my visitors are using mobile phones to browse my website. You will be losing 60% of your sales if your website is not mobile optimized. Now, some people recommended to create 2 different websites. One is a normal desktop website and one is a mobile website. So when people land on a desktop, it will automatically redirect them to the mobile site. I personally do not want to do that, especially if I have 100 different products. Imagine the amount of time and effort I need to go and create another separate website just for this purpose. I might flip the table or throw my phone out the window by doing that. So I want a website builder that is able to automatically convert whatever that I have in the information, hopefully with just a few adjustments, and I have a mobile optimized site. The second item on my checklist is add pages easily, especially without a bachelor degree in computer science. Back then, 15 years ago, when I started creating website, I'm using FrontPage. I need to create those files manually and upload it to the web hosting. It is very annoying and I could curse all week. So I wanted something that I could just log in, type some tags, paste some pictures, and log out. So with this kind of simple website builder, I could just call up my sexy secretary to just do it for me because it's so simple, anyone can do. I definitely do not want to call up my website designer just to make those few changes. Not to mention, I have to wait for a few days and he charges. Okay, I'm just kidding about the sexy secretary part, but you get what I'm trying to say. With this kind of website builder, Once I discover it, I never turn back. It makes my job so easy in creating landing pages, ranking pages, typing articles, sharing videos. It is so easy. And in fact, all top 3 choices that I share with you have the ability for you to add pages easily too. The third item on my checklist is to be able to add functions easily. Now, back in those days, websites are merely used to show information such as pictures, words, maybe videos. Nowadays, websites, we use it to make payments, we use to make bookings, we share, we comment on it, we give reviews. So website builders must be able to allow me to add these functions easily, just like a mobile phone, able to add in and download apps. That gives you a lot of flexibility. So some people ask, what about customer service? I need good customer service for website builders, right? Now, here's the thing. If the website builder is so good, do you really need customer service? I definitely do not want to wait online just to talk to a customer service representative because my website has issue or my customers complain about my website is not running properly. So if the website builder is good, you do not really need a good customer service. My first choice goes to WordPress. Many internet marketers talk about WordPress, and in fact, it is the first website builder that I used and I'm still using till today. It is the cheapest option out of all 3. And did I just say cheap? The first pros of WordPress is it is the cheapest option. Technically, it is free. If you have a domain name and you have a web hosting account, all you need to do is just install WordPress for free, and you can use lots of themes and plugins. Themes are like website templates in WordPress. Plugins are like apps in WordPress. So they are technically free. All you need to do is the domain name and web hosting, which is probably about $60 per year. The second pro of it is it has a lot of flexibility. There are millions of themes, there are millions of plugins developed by other developers, so you can download them for free. Of course, there are some that are paid, the paid version, and those has a lot of advanced features. If you are interested to pay for them, feel free to go ahead and do so. Below the video, I'm going to share with you a link to my website. I'm going to share with you what is the web hosting that I use and what I recommend, and the themes and the plugins as well for WordPress. Now, WordPress is not perfect. There is one con. If you have never used WordPress before, it might take you some time to learn. But don't worry about it, because there are lots of YouTube tutorial that is going to share with you how you can use WordPress easily to start your website. My second choice goes to Shopify. If you want to build an e-commerce site that sells physical products online, Shopify might be your destiny, your Mr. Right or fated partner. Well, I might be exaggerating on this part, but Shopify is really good when it comes to building an e-commerce site. Let's talk about some of the pros of Shopify. The first item is it is a one-stop solution for e-commerce site. It has a lot of good features, including it allows you to create your product page easily. It is able to track your product costs, inventory, create special offers, track your customers, and much more. So the second, number 2, it allows you to solve your biggest headache, which is the payment and shopping cart. Thirdly, you save on web hosting costs. Unlike WordPress that you need to pay every month for web hosting, you are paying Shopify to use their platform and for the upgrades as well. And it is not a very bad deal. And Shopify also offer a free trial, 14-day free trial. So before you make a big decision to use Shopify, you can try out their services and see whether it is a right thing for you. Let's talk about some cons of Shopify. There is a monthly fee. Well, if you use WordPress, there's a monthly fee as well, but Shopify is slightly higher. But I have one website that runs on Shopify, and I gladly pay Shopify for that service. It is worth it. Number 2, you need to do a separate email hosting because Shopify doesn't do it. So it might cost you some extra for the email hosting. Email hosting, I'm talking about, let's say, for my website, growinggiants.com.my, if I want like alexliu@growinggiants.com.my, I need to pay extra for that. Or else you can just use a generic email account that is free like Gmail. Thirdly, Shopify is not so easy to use during your first month. Like a new phone that you just received, you're not familiar with the function, so you have to play around with it. Not to mention, you have to set up everything from scratch. Now, I'm going to share with you a secret to solve this problem of yours. If you want to go through this yourself, feel free to play around with it, and I encourage it. But if you don't want to go through the hassle, you can go to Fiverr.com to look for freelancers and professionals to set up for you. It is really affordable, about $100 to $200. You can get everything set up like a professional website, and some of them even include some logo design services and add in the pages, everything for you for free. It will look like a completely professional website after you get their services. My third choice goes to Wix, as what they advertise in YouTube, which is really annoying when I'm trying to watch a video on cooking. They deliver their promise, which is able to create a very professional website easily. It is really suitable for B2B companies or service providers. So here are some of the pros and cons. First, it is really fast to set up. All you need to do is just answer a few questions. They will recommend some templates and some function for you, and you're done. Well, maybe not that fast. You might still need to change some of the pictures, add some words to complete your website, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? Second, it is really easy to use. The drag and drop function, the words, how to type in, everything is super easy. Number three, you can save on web hosting. You do not need to pay a web hosting service every month. Let's talk about some of the cons of Wix. Number one, you have to pay monthly fee, just like Shopify. Number two, email hosting as well. Number three, it has limited functions. Personally, I feel that it is not so suitable to do e-commerce. That is why when it comes to e-commerce, I will switch to Shopify. But if you want to add in more functions, I think it will make Wix really complicated. So which is why I appreciate Wix for creating such a simple, easy platform for users. So that's it. My top 3 choices when it comes to website builder, and a bonus information for you. These are my 15 years of experience in running online business. So now it's your turn. Which one will you choose? Is it going to be WordPress, Shopify, or Wix? Please type your choice in the comment section below, and I look forward to read your comment. Thank you for watching. I hope to see your new website very soon.